Since they just need a bit of a catalyst here, do Wales, as Van Schie looks at 160. And maybe a 1-2-1 checkout could be just the moment that lights the Welsh fire.
60. Wales a car 121.
It's Parry with the responsibility over it. The bullseye. Beautifully pinned. And that could well be the catalyst for a Welsh team that have got off to a slumbering start so far. They've got the break and they have a 2-1 lead over the defending champions.
Yeah, it can be a real rhythm upsetter. It doesn't seem to be upsetting the rhythm of the Welsh.
81.
Well, the reason behind that glaring disappointment there for Jimmy Van Schie after his previous turn is he knew he allowed Wales 6 to win the match. Van Tripe has to hit, well, he has to hit treble now.
59.
Cannot find it. And so Wales have this game exactly where they want it. And it's Kurt Parry, the man that Richie Burnett has effectively put in to skipper the side, as a darter double 18 to win it 4-2. And the outsiders of the 6 get off to the perfect start. They beat the defending champions and the bookmakers' favourite to win tonight, the Netherlands.
Well, Team Canada in a position to break straight back. 108 required.
140.
But it's now been put under a bit of pressure. A 140 from Iceland.
Well, these are the types of moments that Dawson Michelle came back into the limelight for. When the adrenaline is pumping in front of a big crowd, but is unable to oblige with the 108. And so Harrison returns to 54 to give Sweden a 2-leg lead. Remember, they had darts against them to go 2-1 down in this match.
34.
And they've missed a couple of darts to go 2 clear.
56.
Canada really have proved to be a thorn in the side of the Swedish pet. They're in Group A together. They were in the same group yesterday as well. And it took till yesterday for Sweden to find the magic formula to get past the Canadian pair.
He'd win the night, and the rest here is quite literally history. But there'll be no big fishery from Jeff Smith there, as
134.
Westland comes back, and he has to take the 156. Otherwise, it could be curtains.
Yeah, big moments, and not one that Anton Östlund can find.
60. Canada car 36.
And so double 18 for Dawson Michelle, wraps it up by 4 legs to 2, and Canada get their campaign off to the perfect start.
Wales are particularly aware of the permutations, but they are on throw here, and they do have the opportunity to put themselves through to the semis.
99. Wales a car 137.
Well, this would be some way to seal their semi-final place. And if they lose this leg, 47. All of a sudden they could be in a bit of bother.
47.
Because this is for a breaker throw. And Ireland would have the darts in the next to wrap the game up 4-2. And then all permutations would be in play. 14 darter, breaker throw, 3-2 to the Republic of Ireland.
6-leg Ireland to throw first. Game on.
However, it may well be a little bit of fate if there was to be a 9-dart shootout in this group. Whether it would be John O'Shea's opportunity to right a particular wrong from his previous experience here. But have a look at this. For a set-up turn, a 177, it leaves double 2.
At this point, Richie trying to just apply a bit of pressure, but it's John O'Shea stepping up to the Oki.
Ireland your car 4.
Double 2 for 4-2, and it means the possibility of a 9-dart shootout would still be alive in Group 1. Everything is still on the cards, but it's the Republic of Ireland who get their campaign off to the perfect start. For anything this week, they got through Group B via the back door last night, and they may be forced to do something similar here. Belmont's not going to find the 140. He's the one out of the 2 in this Swiss team that have looked more likely
60.
in this game.
Sweden car 100.
This to put Sweden 3-2 up.
Inviting first, lots of space.
Game shown the 5th leg.
And it is a 10+ checkout, keeps Sweden's hopes alive. One dart left for 4-2 and goes wide. It's a double one. Tried to adjust, over-adjusted.
And so Bruno Stockley to take us all the way. A Bob Anderson-esque point. And they could well get the points which send their opponents home. Andreas Harrison looking for a checkout he's made so famous in this building.
81.
Sensibly sets it up for his partner. Tops left after 12 and a last leg decider when they needed it most.
And that is what pairs play is all about. Making sure when your partner returns, they are on the best possible out.
It's Anton Östlund with the responsibility on double top, and he only needs the one dart. Sweden are still in, but they are hanging on by their fingernails. They have beaten Switzerland by 4 legs to 3, and now they have to hope.
41.
But just like the previous leg,
91.
it is a tricky combo for Van Tripe, which has been made even more trickier now. 82 left, went for the ball to leave double 16, does not get.
51.
And so Hino will return for 83 to get us back on terms.
A single 16 leaves the ball. And you heard the roar. And that is what to expect from the Irish pair. They like to fire each other up. It's a break straight back.
Give a little gusto out if he found a max. Well, Heenhan's not going to do it with the fish. This time, the 161 may have to go.
134, 161.
Beautiful setup play, and he can't find the first treble 20. Just 12,
83, out of the car, 36.
Ireland are on the cusp of a place in the semi-finals.
Double 18 for John O'Shea. Double 9. One left. Gets it, and the defending champions are out. The Dutch are not going to double up tonight.
Twisted car 164.
And in a crucial game, they're finding another box office performance. And they're completely shutting the Canadians out here. And all of a sudden, the two favourites tonight, the Netherlands and Canada, could be in a leg of being the two that were eliminated in the group stages.
Yeah. And although Canada, they haven't quite played to the high levels we've seen, I don't think I can recall them being put under quite this much pressure from a pairing so far this week.
They'll be hoping for 3 more, or 2 more, shall I say, if the 158 doesn't go.
And it doesn't, and that's a loose one.
40.
There isn't a great deal of pressure on this 48 in terms of the scoreline, but a lot of pressure in terms of progression to the semi-finals.
It's double 10.
Games on the fifth by Canada.
You don't need us to tell you. On 94, forcing the 148 to go. They led this game 3-0 Switzerland. They looked as if, to all intents and purposes, they were going to cruise into the semi-finals. They could now be on the cusp of elimination. Dawson Michelle looks at 94 for Team Canada. Andreas Harrison and Anton Östlund watch on, and they've had a dart to send them into the semi-finals go a begging. And perhaps appropriate, it falls to Stefan Belmont.
Has been one of the players of the moment. Is this Switzerland's moment? One dart, double 8 required. It
40.
Goes the wrong side.
12.
Every team has been in and out of the semi-finals in this game. And that facial expression sums this crazy, crazy contest up. And it's a contest that has been won by Canada from the very brink. They're 3-0 down. They look destined for home.
Wow, could this be another one for Sweden? Back-to-back maxis for the Swedes.
50 left after 9. There's surely not going to be a temptation of Harrison going for the bullseye here.
100. Sweden car 50.
Yeah, I'd often know in this kind of circumstance. I take it back. I meant yes, regardless
54.
of the circumstance.
Out of the car, 121.
You cheeky little sausage, Andreas. Now then, Hino. He's looking at the bull.
96.
And he was just as close as Andreas.
Through to the car, 16.
Conor Heenahan there, just cutting a few shapes out on his walk up to the hockey. He was close to the ball, but that is closer to the double eight, and it is one apiece.
Here presents an opening for Harrison and Ursland to get a break. For all the good work that Ireland have done over the last leg or so, it could be completely undone here.
140.
And the numbers so far are incredible. And for the second consecutive leg, Andreas Harrison could go for the ball for a 10-darter.
What do you mean could? I have to say,
140.
they're on 68,
Through the
but
car, 50.
I just don't know.
James on the third leg, Sweden.
Unbelievable stuff. Andreas Harrison, it's a 10-dart leg for
Fourth
the Swedish pair.
Game on.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. It's the captain who stands up. So the captain isn't going to deliver.
44.
He's going to leave Heenahan with 68 when he comes back.
And Heenahan looking pumped up and focused in the background, but maybe under a little bit of pressure.
100. Out of the car, 68.
And a finish which may involve a couple of bullseyes, if they get a look at it. Because the Republic of Ireland are a leg away from the final. He's been a man inspired tonight, Conor Heenahan. He's leading the Irish charge. Is he leading it all the way to the final? When they set foot on this hockey for the first time on Thursday night, they were the outsiders.
48.
But they have had a dart to make it through to the final that's come and gone.
Feels like it's slipping through the fingers of Sweden.
58.
Well, it's perhaps fitting it falls to this man, doesn't it, Conor Heenahan? He has led the charge for his nation tonight. And he hits the double that sees them in the final. Well, that was an absolute treat. And it's a very positive start for the duo of Michelle and Smith. 84 left after 12.
41.
And that is a disastrous visit because it allows them all the time to complete this first leg. 2 darts to get it done with their first visit. And that is a 14-darter to send an instant statement of intent out from Team Canada.
And again, the pick-off that could prove decisive and all-important. A slip there already for Richie Burnett.
$44. Cut of the car, 136.
Oh, another one in there. There's plenty of room. It's inviting. It's double eight for a 136, and that is pinned. And this is a performance from the Canadian pair.
Well, they're averaging 90 and a half here, Wells. And they've only had 1 dart at a double so far in this contest. And they may only get 1 more. And it may well be the only one they get to save the match. Oh, he's miscalculated at the worst possible time.
Cut of the car, 88.
Well, if this doesn't go, that might not be the biggest disaster.
It may just be a dart at the bull for Jess Smith to put Canada's place in the final.
63. Wales your car,
match start
16.
Come and gone, and it's double eight here for Kurt Parry.
Game shown the 4th leg, Wales.
Bit of a confused look on the face of Kurt Parry.
Game on.
And it falls to Jeff Smith here for a 137.
For the final. Another tots for the final.
170.
That's 2 match darts now in 2 different legs for Canada that have gone a begging for a place in the grand finale.
Kurt Parry saved the last leg. It falls to Richie Burnett. It's 1 dart. It's double 10. Double 10, just in the corner of the double. We go on in this second semi-final.
That wins them the game against Canada and seals back-to-back finals for Wales in the international pairs. That doesn't go. But Dawson Michelle 1-6-7 to get his nation into the final.
Big, big moments. Pulls it low, tries to set up, but Kurt Parry waiting to pounce in the background.
24.
They were 3-0 down. They were staring semi-final defeat in the face. But never to be written off. The Welsh are into the final once again at international pairs. They were given no hope by the bookmakers. They were certainly given no hope when they were 3-0 down to Canada. But they reel off 4 legs on the spin.
Because now from 170, the Welsh team have 6 darts from here. Just a case of setting up now.
105.
And he'll take it for a set-up turn. Parry back for 65. Heenan realistically needed a couple of trebles with this turn.
100.
Only gets the 1.
Welsh 65.
Tops should be a good guide for Kurt Parry, and it ends up being so.
Wales are 2 legs away.
Game on. Alan 76.
Huge point in this final. Both teams on 76, so the public are vying to level up at 2-2. If Heenan does not find this tops, Wales have an opportunity to go 1 away and the darts to win.
Game show the 4-point Ireland. Wales
I get a distinct impression Conor Heenan liked that finish, and understandably so. Yeah, championship dart come and gone. Kurt Parry needs treble 19. Conor Heenan just pacing in the background.
57.
Perhaps tonight it's appropriate this man throws this dart. John O'Shea hopeful in the background. But Heenan is the hero, and the Irish Dream Team reigns supreme at International Pair 2. It's final heartbreak and dejection once again for Wales as the Republic of Ireland win the 2nd edition of the International Pairs.
Yeah, outstanding. Ireland have been the team of the evening. I mean, in terms of the stats they've posted, the games they've played, they have played with pride, they have played with passion, and they have made it across the line, and it's great to see.
Ladies and gentlemen, your champions, International Pairs 2, the Republic of Ireland! Your champions are the Republic of Ireland!
Yeah, a remarkable moment for that duo. They're very, very happy about it. They've showed passion, haven't they, Laura, this week? And look, Conor Heenan's probably just assured that they'll be back if they don't have tour cards next year, and Shane McGurk's not going to be in the Irish team.
Yeah, and I think it comes down to the fact that, like he said, they know each other, they've worked really well together, they've played with that pride, that passion, and they've allowed themselves to be themselves up on the stage as well, haven't they? They've been the team that have probably been the most vocal, it's the most natural to them, and yet the Irish flag's been dropped down to them, and you can just see, they've just been very fun and very entertaining, but also very good.
John O'Shea there, gifting his darts to a youngster who's coming. He's a guy that does do a lot for youth darts, isn't he? He likes to share his success, and that's a fantastic touch.
Really, really kind gesture out there with the Joker shirt on as well. But Yeah, I honestly, John O'Shea, for what he's doing at the moment with his academies and for youth darts, it's really impressive. But obviously what he's doing himself on the oche as well, that's really impressive. And you could just see the national pride coming out with both these players picking up the title.
Yeah, it was an interesting final. What did you make of it? Where was it won? Where was it lost? It got a bit nervy at times, didn't it?
It got edgy towards the end, but you can understand that it's a final, it's what they've worked towards. I actually felt like Wales in the first few legs were the dominant force, but there was that one shot in the match from Conor Heenan that both teams sat on 76. If Conor Heenan had missed that we had one dart in his hand at tops, pins it, makes it 2 apiece. And that for me was a bit of a turning point because he heard the roar, it fired something up in John O'Shea. They kicked off the next leg with a 180 and the rest is history.
Yeah, they finally worked out how to have the photo with the flag. That did take some doing, didn't it? They were much better with the darts than they were at executing that photo up. There you go, you can get the trophy and the shot as well. But you could see all throughout the last few nights that this has meant a lot to them. And I think this tournament, of all the specials weeks, has really captured the imagination of the people that are in it.
Yeah, because there aren't a lot of opportunities to represent your country. There's such a big system to go through in order to even get a look in or an opportunity. So the fact that they've come here and they've been here to represent Ireland, and like you say, the same with all the other teams, it's a big sense of pride for players.